Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Times I wanna smile, times I wanna frown. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going, not aware. Inside I know where, I just haven't got there. There were times, these are times.
What then is time? Is it an illusion, a temporal confusion, or the final conclusion? There's never stagnation with each earthly rotation. It's at every location since the start of creation. Seconds and hours we try to contain, but all these clock towers are only in vain. If time reveals all, will it expose itself, or continue to stall the show of its wealth? Time is money, but what's cash with no time to spend with a friend or to wine and dine? Without time, can these things be defined? Yet defining time seems too much for the mind. We can depict it with a chime or a line, a symbol or sign, and even sunshine. But all that we learn is the wheel will turn, the candle will burn, and may never adjourn.
There were times, these are times, there will be times. Make the most of yours, there were times. These are times, there will be times. Make the most of yours, there were times. These are times, there will be times. Make the most of yours, then let me tell you a bit about mine.
I felt full of optimism, pure altruism, until the pessimism set in. Then there were times I was selfish, full of egoism, hellish narcissism got within. Most of the time I embraced my friendships. Times I disgraced, lost face, let things slip. I found I was living in the past, while in contrast, life went by fast. Now and then I'm moped, felt a bit depressed, a lump in my throat and a pain in my chest. It was tough to get dressed, I felt lazy and stressed, until I realized I just have to try my best. At times I was engrossed by determination, and then I get my dose of mental frustration. I'd start to worry, dread that I can't take it, but I kept my head up as I know I can make it.
Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Times I wanna smile, times I wanna frown. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going, not aware. Inside I know where, I just haven't got there.
Yo, sometimes I feel the need to share, other times I feel that I've got nothing spare, I swear. Sometimes I despair that people are unaware, when the world's messed up there may be no repair. Sometimes I feel that life's really not fair, other times honestly I barely even care. At times it's better silent than to say the wrong thing, but like a canary I know I should sing. Sometimes I wanna sit in contemplation until I need my fix of human conversation. At times I feel lonely, all on my own. It's tough when you're living so far from your home. Other times I love living in the unknown. The world is wide and I'm free to roam. At times mixed emotion for the life that I've chosen, but then all this motion increases my devotion.
Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Times I wanna smile, times I wanna frown. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going, not aware. I know where, I just haven't got there.
I watch the clock and the sound of the talk shows me we're bound to the stream with no dock. But what if we're linear, we have the wrong idea? No need to fear, the end no longer near. Maybe eternally each moment repeats, the first and last meet, so the circle completes. What then is time? Is it an illusion, a temporal confusion? Here's my final conclusion.
There were times, these are times.